Hi there, my name's Alana and I use my YouTube channel to justify my crippling addiction to Charlotte Tilbury makeup products. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but here at Classy on the Run, we talk about Charlotte Tilbury and other luxury and high-end makeup and handbags. Now, today I'm so excited to be sharing with you 4 different ways that you can use her iconic Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now, I was inspired to do this video because I've seen a number of videos going around on TikTok where people are saying that they've just discovered that this is not a foundation. Now, I'm not saying you can't use it as a foundation, but it really is a multi-purpose glowing complexion product. In today's video, we will go over swatches of both shades 1 and 2, and then I'll show you 4 different ways that you can wear the product, including mixing it into your foundation, using it as a primer, wearing it as a foundation, or really I should say a base product, and then of course wearing it as a highlighter. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I have Flawless Filter in shade 1 in the full size and shade 2 in the mini. The full size is available in 12 different shades and the mini is available in 4. Now this product has a large doe foot applicator, and generally speaking, the way I like to use it is to put it directly on my skin. Now we're going to see in the different application methods that another way I like to use this product is by applying it to the back of my hand. Overall, the Hollywood Flawless Filter has a thick and creamy consistency, and you're going to find that you can use a lot of different shades work for you. While I personally use shades 1 and 2, I think I could comfortably go up to using approximately shade 4. So here we have shade 1 and shade 1 blended in, and then shade 2 and shade 2 blended in. As you can see, once they're blended out, they are relatively similar, although I will say that shade 1 is a bit more opal and shade 2 is a little bit more, I would almost describe it as an opal peach. Both of them have a bit of a frosted finish, but a really beautiful luminous glow. And as you can see, there isn't really any glitter or sparkle in the product. Now, I use shade 1 as my typical go-to, but I also wear shade 2. The reason I purchased shade 2 is because shade 1 is not available in the mini format, and I did want something a little bit smaller and more travel friendly. Now that being said, I do think that I could go up to using approximately shade 4 and not really experience anything that would make the product unflattering on my fair complexion. I will say I wish that all shades were available in a mini, and I hope that happens one day soon. So without any further ado, let's get into my 4 different application methods. We're going to start by prepping our skin with, of course, Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. We're then going to take Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation and we're going to place 2 pumps on the back of our hand. Then going in with my Flawless Filter, I'm going to roll it on the back of my hand twice. So once, dip it back in, and twice. Then just using my finger, I'm just going to mix it all together. Now I find that the Flawless Foundation, not only is it quite full coverage, but it is quite matte. Now, if you're looking to bring down the coverage a touch and add some radiance, then mixing in Flawless Filter is a beautiful way to really enhance this foundation. Honestly, once I've started mixing this into the Flawless Foundation, I don't think I've worn it on its own since. So I'm going to finish up my makeup and then I'll show you the final look and then we'll move on to the next application method. As always, I'm starting by prepping my skin with Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. So this time we're going to be using Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter as a primer. Once I've applied Flawless Filter on my face, I like to just use my fingers to rub it in. Now I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown's Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. So this is how the look came together using Flawless Filter as my primer. As you can see, it brings a beautiful glow and luminosity to the skin. Definitely some glow peeking through. I kind of see it everywhere, but not too much. Not as intense as you think it'll be when you first apply it. Another way you can wear the Hollywood Flawless Filter is as a highlighter. So I'm just going to dab it on the high points of my face here. And what I like to do is just blend it in with my fingers. Now I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk blush today. And what I really like about the Hollywood Flawless Filter is you can layer it over powder with no problems at all. Now, of course, if you're layering over powder like I am today, you just want to be really gentle and light-handed. You know, you never want to take the product for granted, but it does do a wonderful job at blending into both powder and liquid products. A little bit of that C shape. Then I'm just gonna put a dab here and a dab on the tip of my nose. Just a little pop of highlighter. Finally, we're going to be using the Hollywood Flawless Filter as a foundation. We're starting by applying the product directly to the skin, and then I'm going to take my fingers to blend it and rub it all in. Now, to me, what really enhances this product when used as a foundation, I'm not going to call it a foundation because I don't wear it this way, but if you are the kind of person who's really looking for that glowy, dewy look, I think the biggest thing that you can do to sort of bring it out of I have shimmer all over my face into I intentionally mean to look like this is adding concealer. So I'm going to add some concealer under my eyes. I'm going with the Rare Beauty concealer. And then I'm going to, there's a few little spots I want to cover up over here and over here. I'm going to start with the pointy end of a beauty blender and just really get it up there under my eyes. Now you want to use the beauty blender so that way you can really blend it in and have it just all look seamless. Now that it's mostly blended in, I'm going to take the larger end of my beauty blender and just really just dab it all in there so that way everything blends together. I'm gonna finish this look off with some light blush, bronzer, a touch of highlighter, and a little bit of eyeshadow and mascara. Again, one tip that I have when you're wearing this product as a foundation, because it is so light coverage and so dewy, we want to keep everything else on our face sort of on that track, just light, dewy, easy to work with. So this is how it looks used as foundation. I went in with a glowing bronzer, touch of blush, a little bit of powder to set my T-zone. Then I actually went back in with Hollywood Flawless Filter as my highlighter. Definitely, if you are going to be wearing this as your foundation, I recommend keeping everything else in your makeup lightweight, dewy, and luminous. And there you have it. 4 different ways that you can wear the Hollywood Flawless Filter to bring out that beautiful glow in your complexion. It's so much more than just a foundation. And in fact, like I said, I don't really think it's a foundation at all. Now, personally, my 2 favorite ways to wear the product are either mixed into a matte foundation, like her Airbrush foundation, or used on top of foundation as a highlighter. Now, of course, how you choose to use it is entirely up to your preference and your makeup taste. But like I mentioned, those are my 2 favorite ways to wear it. Now, I did just want to add that when I first received this product in PR years and years ago, I was so confused by it that honestly, it just sat in a drawer for a very long time. But once I figured out how to use it and found a way that worked for me, I was obsessed, and honestly, I couldn't imagine not having this in my makeup collection now. So my hope is that if you are someone who's curious about this product, but maybe hasn't dipped their toes in it yet, or you have this product for some reason and you haven't been able to make it work, my hope is that this video will be helpful to you. If you haven't already, please subscribe, especially if you love Charlotte Tilbury makeup. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.